Katrina. How Katrina turned us to African Americans looking for a helping hand, while FEMA says, see ya. We went from being American evacuees to fresh off the boat refugees arriving. White folks in the news were surviving. Minorities were looting and shooting. You might as well execute them. No one remember seeing them when it's no longer on CNN. I will never forget.
I'll never forget that tramp Josie in the morning. I'll never forget that tramp Josie in the morning. Looking for those tsunami victim floaters.
I will never forget that coward Al Gore saying, fuck them black disenfranchised Florida voters.
And I swear, I'll never forget this birthdays in Oklahoma City. No matter how hard I try,
I will never forget how Congress couldn't be reconvened for Katrina.
But it was a Terry shot, though. I'll never forget Alabama streaming.
Racist cops from 41 Hollows and Amadou Diallo.
They shot us to pull good for ratings, and they use us all for hits.
But just because Fox News stopped showing doesn't mean that we'll forget.
I'll never forget. I'll never forget.
Neither should you.
I'll never forget.
And neither should you.
I'll never forget.
Neither should you.
There's
something in your water.
Something in the water.
I will never forget.
something.
I will never forget. I will never forget.
There is something in the water.
I will never forget.
There is something in the water.
I will never forget.
There is something in the water.
I will never forget.
There is something in the water.
Something.
Maybe it's the resurrection of Lazarus, or maybe it's the resurrection of Jesus Christ, or maybe it's Malcolm X spiced with a little bit of Marcus Garvey. There is something in the water like HIV, diabetes, cancer, lead poisoning, rickets, calcium deficiency, osteoporosis, man. We need to get focused because the same people that pollute the water and drop chemicals in the water, clean up the water, then sell it back to you. Making sure you have no choice but to drink the water, take showers in the water. Yes, there is something in the water, like blood, sweat, and tears. Blood, sweat, and tears. Bodies of a slave ship, bones that drip, blood on the surface of the same substance that was used to cleanse all sins. You think they're fighting over oil? Wait till they're fighting over water. You think you're paying $3.25 for a gallon of gas? Wait till you're paying $50 for a gallon of water. These rich pioneers don't care about poor people's tears. They're buying all the water wells and selling off the oil wells. People will be standing in line for the water, taking their time drinking the water, and they will not want to share the water with you, or me. You'll be making tough decisions like, son, what do I buy? That dime bag of hydro, that $10 bottle of hydro. I mean, what's more important? Smoking weed for dehydration or drinking water for rehydration? But the truth is, people are still voting for Republicans. There's something in the water. People still vote for Democrats. There's something in the water. A 12-year-old got shot by cops and nothing was done at all. There is something in the water. Mamir Abu Jamal still locked up behind prison's walls. There is something in the water. Little Kim is Michael Jackson with a huge pair of breasts, and Michael Jackson is little kid without a huge pair of breasts. There's something in the water. The women are taking all the women. Yes, there is something in the water. The men are taking all the men. There's something got to be in the water. This government cares more about animal cruelty than human cruelty. How come those news cameras came to cover the Katrina flood but didn't bring supplies for the looters? Oops, I mean the survivors. How come it took 5 whole days for the National Guard came to claim those same survivors? They claim our soldiers were in Iraq fighting over land and water. Although all taxes fund those wars over land and water, and half of all the black people surprised when the floodgates rise, like the White House really wants to survive it. Where's Jesse Jack and Farrah Count when New Orleans got smacked? Where was Lil Wayne? Where was Juvenile? 106 and Park? B-E-T-T-O-L. What the hell? Smell like coincidence. Cover your ports and protect all your borders. In the future, there'll be a shortage of the water. For a guy with the crystal clear will cost $5 a quarter. The boys are getting shorter and shorter. The girls are getting bigger and bigger. The boys act more like niggas and niggas. And the girls are getting thicker and thicker. Until her period shows up at the age of 8. And now she's showing up late and she's giving birth to 3/4 of the water. Girls having daughters but they keep in the water. Yes, there is something in the water. George wishing 2 whole weeks to show up and Condoleezza chicken fried rice got the nerve to go shop for shoes and play tennis with Monica Seles and Barbara Bush. Barbara Bush claims that underprivileged but better off in the Ashdome. She got to be drinking that water, or sipping on some scissor, or snorting on some cocaine. There is something in the water. My father's in the water. My sister's in the water. Malcolm X is in the water. Dizzy Gillespie's in the water. Yes, they're all in the water. And we'll be swimming in the water. Yes, they're all in the water. We'll be swimming in the water. Yes, they're all in the water. We'll be swimming in the water. Yes, they're all in the water. And we'll be swimming in the water. Yes, they're all in the water. We'll be swimming in the water. Yes, they're all in the water. We'll be swimming in the water.